Hello, I'm Tara. I am a spiritual coach and teacher, and welcome to another edition of Chaos and Resilience. And our topic today is something that a lot of people feel right now. They're feeling anxious. I know I've had moments of feeling anxious too. It's normal. We are in really chaotic upheaval times. Feeling anxious, 100% normal. Before we get to that, let's kind of rewind a little bit. And I always like to start out with the numerology and the astrology. There is a lot of planets changing, moving signs this year. Numerology is a 9-year, which has led astrologers and people who do numerology to kind of have anticipated that 2025 was gonna be a year that was chaotic, that a year of upheaval. No matter how that kind of shakes out, we still don't know. We probably know some things, we don't know other things yet. So this year was always gonna kind of be some upheaval. And for me alone, that helps. Instead of being totally unaware and going, what the heck? Like, where did all this come from? To me, it's comforting to know that we have been through these cycles before in history, and we are just in another one of these cycles this time. This time is obviously a little more intense because we have more things that kind of lined up to make it so. But throughout history, we've dealt with these times before. And we said, yes, we want to be down here for this time and picked it. With a little bit of levity to that, but it's true. Like, I do think that most of us that are on the planet at this time chose from the other side to be here now, even though we're like, why did we do that? Some of these changes are once in 200 years, once in, 500 years, 1,000. There's like fixed stars that are even like moving a degree or something that's going to shift us into another thing like for 12,000 years. So this really is kind of a unique time to be here, even when it's chaotic. But the card that I have for this series is the cherry tree, and it talks to us about death, rebirth, and hope. Even as things crumble, even as things in your personal life crumble and change and shift, keeping your hope alive. Because after the things crumble, even if it's something that is an ending that's supposed to happen, like a graduation or a wedding, it's still an ending of something, and something new is being reborn, having rebirth, a recycle, like the phoenix rising, and keeping hope alive. So endings can be, that bittersweet, and they can also be chaotic. And unfortunately, we're going to be in this energy this year of things ending that we were excited to have end, things ending that we didn't want to end at all, things that ended that we're like, yeah, I don't care, kind of either way. And so we're gonna have all of it this year. There's not gonna be much just calm ride the wave. Like, different things are gonna keep showing up, shifting, changing, and that's okay. That does lead us to the topic, and I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit this time. Normally I would do 3 deep breaths. Well, actually, yeah, let's still do 3 deep breaths here. Because let's clear that energy that we just talked about. Take a deep breath in And slowly exhale. Take another deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Take a final deep breath in. And slowly exhale. Take one more breath. Deep breath in. Slowly exhale. The topic for today is feeling anxious. And what happens when we feel anxious is we are projecting fears and worst case scenarios and more chaos into our future. And some of those might come true. Excuse me. Absolutely, some of those things might come true. But we're being worried about something that hasn't happened yet. And Susan Lin had the best thing that she talked about for worried. Worry is worthless. Isn't that a great phrase? Think about that. When have you ever been able to solve anything? By worrying. Worrying is worthless. Again, quote from Susan Lin, who I follow, who is an amazing psychic, also an amazing spiritual teacher. I will put the link to the video that she did on that in the description. It's a fairly long video, but it's also talking about resilience. Because here's the thing, you guys, and we're still talking about kind of the anxiety piece. I haven't totally gone on to a tangent, a little tangent, but not too much. Is we, for so long, have been conditioned to listen to one person. The one person knows what you should do. That person should give you all your information. Oh, I don't believe that. I've never believed that. Is she an amazing teacher? Yes. Am I an amazing teacher? Yes. Is other people that I listen to amazing teachers? Yes. It really is about building a community, a resources of different people that you can get resources from, get inspiration from. When we're worried, when we're anxious, we are much more acceptable to latch onto one person's thing and saying, okay, I've only got to listen to this one person, and whatever this one person says, I only have to do that because I don't know what, they know what's going on, and I don't know, and everything else. You're giving your power away, and that's feeding your anxiousness. And there are people, and unfortunately there are spiritual teachers out there that like that power, that like that ability that you gave your power to them. Whenever I recommend people, or even when you're listening to me, you still have to discern what they are saying. Does it resonate with you? Do you like their personality? Is it helping you? Avoid people that only want to be the one to give you information, whether that is news, whether that is political leaders, whether that is spiritual teachers, whether that's somebody from your own family. To be more healthy, you need other opinions, and then you need to absorb that information for you and say what is true for you and what is true for them, and that's fine, that's on them, but not me. And when you feel anxious, you're putting that worry into the future. So in addition to kind of listening to other people and then coming back into yourself, that's going to help you feel less anxious when you start truly learning what is right for you. That's going to help. Doing stuff in the present moment is going to help. Taking a walk in nature, if you can, is going to be huge. And pay attention to what you're seeing. Just don't go and buzz through it and go, okay, did that, now I'm still anxious. Meander. Take a meandering walk. If you have a dog, they will meander for you if you let them. Just let them go at their pace and go, oh, that's a cool tree. Oh, I didn't see that bird. Oh, I didn't see that flower bed. Where was that before? And obviously it depends on what time of year you're listening to it. Like, we're in winter here and it's cold, but you can still see things in nature. And if it is cold, I know a Como Conservatory for us from Minnesota, Milwaukee has amazing domes that have nature in them. Places have indoor nature that you can go to if you don't want to be out in the cold. So those are a couple of things that you can do. Journal. If you're feeling anxious, journal out your feelings. That can help. Cooking can help, especially if it's two things. One is you do a recipe that just brings you comfort and brings you love and joy. The other one is doing a brand new recipe that lights you up. Because all of those things that I just mentioned are bringing you back to your present moment. And that is what's going to help you kind of stop that anxious spiral. Is being in the present, being active, playing a board game with your kids, doing something physically. And if you can't do anything physically, watch videos that are uplifting. Watch cute nature videos, puppies, kittens, baby animals, Super Soul Sunday from Oprah. Her old episodes are on YouTube. I don't know, she still might even be doing them. Do something to shift that energy that you're feeling. Okay, that is the topic for today. You've got this no matter what is going on today. Showing up here, listening to this video was something you did for yourself today. You've got this. You're worthy. You are enough. You are a divine being. Let's take 3 deep breaths. Take a deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Take another deep breath in. Slowly exhale. Take a final deep breath. Slowly exhale. Drop your shoulders. Let your shoulders relax. You really do have this. If you want to go deeper with me, I offer classes, I offer a membership, I offer private sessions. All are linked in the description. There's lots of resources right here on these playlists that I have for you. Whatever works for you, whoever you listen to that works for you. Broaden your community. You got this. You are a divine being, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.